Hi, welcome to the Owens Corning booth. I'm Chris Skinner, I'm the VP of Strategic Marketing for the Composites business.
I'm Sjödahl, I'm Head of R&D at Exel Composites.
And it's great to be here at Paris, talking about composites and talking about sustainability.
Okay, Chris, so what does sustainability mean for Owens Corning?
Fundamentally, sustainability for us is key to everything we do, right?
Yep.
We run a business where really our goal is to help our customers, our stakeholders, our partners in the industry, make its handprint significantly bigger than its footprint. So Kim, that's my view. What does it mean for you?
And for us, we see it that composites are already quite sustainable. We are starting from a good place and we're going to do it even better. But how we see it is that the whole company and the whole supply chain, everybody has to be involved. So we're talking about the management, they have to support this, they have to put down the money so we can do the investments to do it in a more sustainable way. But also every guy on our factory floor have to think about how could I do this in a sustainable way. So what kind of roadmap do you have for sustainability?
When you look at the journey that we've been on, the key thing for us was to bank it on science-based goals, right? Everything for us is based on the UN Charter in terms of how we're moving the business. And really what we're doing is, we have 2020 goals, 2030 goals, etc. It's really about moving the company forward. And the 2030 goals are pretty easy. Reduce greenhouse gases by 50%, 100% renewable, zero waste to landfill. How about yours?
Well, we're on a similar journey. And I always like to go back to the reduce, reuse, recycle.
Yeah.
I mean, we're reducing using our materials so that we are being more effective with the materials. We're making thinner wall composites that are lighter. That means that we're using less material. We're also using less energy during the use of the material if it's a part of a bus or something like that. And that, of course, is reducing the total carbon footprint. We're reducing everything. When we talk about reusing, we're talking about what can we do to reuse our material, either at the end of life, but primarily so far we're working really hard to reuse at least the industrial waste that we have inside of the factory. So if we can turn formerly something that went to waste into a new raw material within our own factory, that's the most sustainable thing we can do. Like you, we have a zero waste to landfill target, and we're really going there. And that's why we're also putting a lot of effort on recycling, being part of the recycling things, the projects in Europe. But the thing is there also, we cannot do it alone. None of us can. And that's why we have to build these consortiums and work together and challenge each other to make that happen. So Chris, what are we going to do next?
For us, it's a really interesting question, right? I think we're doing tons of work in terms of transparency, in terms of chemical reductions, in terms of making our business more sustainable. Really, the fundamental question we now get to is closing the loop. All right, so for us, the key focus of our business going forward is going to be, look, we need to build the routes to bring the material back. We need to build the processes to separate the resin from the glass, and then we need to figure out how to recycle the glass.
So we're going for full circularity.
We're going to go for full circularity. I mean, it's all about partnership through the chain that exists today. It's also partners with early stage companies and startups, people that are bringing new ideas and new technology to help us in this space. And actually, this is really starting to make a big difference to the rate at which this industry is moving. I mean, I think if you walk around JEC at the moment, you'll see all kinds of technology and companies who are helping our journey for sustainability. So it's great to work with people like you and the people in this show.
I think we will see some new companies come from this need that we have to bring the sustainability and the circularity to the world.
Let's do it together.
Absolutely.
Cheers, man.